everybody, Humbly here. We're here. This is it. This is the first video I'm making ever. Okay, so how are you? So welcome to my channel. I don't know how much editing I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna lie. I have been, well, actually, let's start at the beginning. So rewind. What do I bring to this? I'm here because for the past year, I have been playing a game of chicken with myself. I have a lot to say. I think I always have, but I don't think I was ever confident enough to press record and say it, much less post it to anything. I guess I wanted to see if I could do it. You know, make a video and do it. Not for the simple base of putting it out there and seeing what happens, but I've realized today being January 14th of 2022, so we're officially like 2 weeks into the brand new year, and we're all having a blast. Yay. Love that for us. I created this channel, honestly, for me. I always wanted those videos and photos of your childhood or of a specific time of your life, right? That you can't go back to, but you wish you could, right? Like you wish you could just like do something to like go relive that moment. Well, this channel is gonna be that for me and for my kids, and maybe one day I'll look back at these old videos and be like, oh my god, cringe, right? But right now I'm just like, I just wanna enjoy this. What am I enjoying? Well, like I said, it's January 14th, and a lot's happened in the past few months. I've gained insight into more relationships that I've continued from when I was a kid to the relationships that I'm kind of developing as an adult. And the knowledge that I've kind of come with is, you know, everything can change in a moment. And if you don't pay attention, you'll forget the things you held so highly at that time, that by the time things have already changed, you just miss it, and you'll miss what's in front of you even more. Basically, you play a game of catch up with yourself. Like, oh, I want to go back and appreciate. But you kind of miss what's here. And that's what I don't want to do. Appreciate here. So, what better way to do that than to talk about it with you guys? So, what's going on right now? I'm writing a book. Now, I know what that sounds like. I've actually been writing books since 6th grade, 7th grade-ish, so about 13, and they were usually short stories in the beginning. A happened, B happened, C happened, it was done. Maybe a page and a half. But as I got older, I loved the process of storytelling, and for a while in my middle school we had to read a certain book with the class. You know, sometimes there was an audio tape, sometimes the teacher would do that asshole-ish thing and make people read out loud to the class, and she would like pop rocks it off between kids. Anyway, we would read those. Well, it was amazing to listen to people read, the different ways they would read, the different tones they would take when different dialogue would pop up. Like, it was amazing for me. So I took that and I kind of transferred it into the way that I wanted to write books, thinking about it like, what would I want somebody to say in this part? Or how would I want it to sound out loud? And it really turned into something. And in fact, that one day of advice led me to the next 3 years of writing this one book. And it actually started from that nightmare. That nightmare has now resulted into actually 2 books. A series. I don't know if it would extend past where it is now. Right now I'm just at book 2. But that's actually not the novel I'm talking about. That novel is an adult horror thriller. The one that I'm actually referring to now, that is actually taking all of my time, is an adult fantasy. And I'm really excited about it. It's one of my, it is actually the first full in-depth world building novel series that I'm super scared. Oh my god. But not for like I'm scared like it's not gonna work or anything. I'm actually scared because the process itself is daunting. To dive into someone else's reality can be a little altering, if that makes sense. Basically what I'm saying is, it's one thing to look at your own reality and to say, this is how my world works. You go to work or you don't. If you don't go to work, you need to have money coming in from somewhere else or you don't survive. If you do have money coming in, are you actually happy or do you feel like you're being sucked out? Like all your happiness is being like leached from you. Like there's rules, pros and cons to everything in reality. In my adult fantasy novel, in that world, I have to create those laws and those rules and those boundaries and those, if this is like this, then this is kind of the given consequence of this particular thing. Or if you do have a job in this particular world, what is the con of that? What is the pro of that? Versus what other people are doing. Those particular things is what's daunting, but also exciting because it's the little details, you know? How do people get around? Why do people get around like that? What's the weather like? Why is the weather like that? Do people rely on the weather for things? Or are they self-reliant, completely independent of the weather? And, you know, if this is a fantasy place, is everything magically related? Or is there some type of natural element that could be incorporated? There's a lot of things. A lot of things that could be there. But I think I have to slow down and start at the basics and then work my way into the more complex. So that's what I did. And that's what I'm currently doing. Down to getting all of the necessary things that I would need, from stationery to pens to a keyboard that feels a certain type of way or sounds a certain type of way, because I am, what is it, like kinesthetic? I am such a touchy person. Like, let me tell you, like, let me show you, like, look at this candle. Oh my god. I don't know if you can read that, but it's peppermint and cream from Better Homes and Gardens. I got this in Walmart yesterday. It smells like, an adult fantasy book. It's got like this gold, you can see the reflection. It's so pretty, and like this pink, it smells like an adult fantasy book. It's got like this gold, look at that, you can see the reflection. It's so pretty, and like this pink, I wanted to slow it down. I wanted to start with things that don't seem so scary and build up. And because of that, I've realized that maybe in the near future, you guys will be watching me publish my own book one day. I think I could really publish my book this year. Oh, despite everything, you guys don't even know. So here's the thing, right? I've been living in this house for about like 2 years now, 2 to 3 years now. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, and it's me, my husband, and our 2 kids. We need a bigger house, right? So we gotta move. Here's the thing, we want to move to Colorado. And right now we live in Florida. I know. It gets better. We're trying to move by April. I know how it sounds. We have done a lot of research though. We've spent 2021, we've done a lot of research throughout 2021, and we've looked into so many different ways to move, so many different housing options that we're confident that we're gonna be able to move. Honestly, I've lived here since 5th grade, about 14 years of living here. And this town is great, but it kind of feels worn, you know? And my kids are about to start school. Like, my oldest is gonna start school in August. She starts school, and I don't want her to go to the same schools I went to because honestly, not for nothing, sorry not sorry, but my school programs, they did not get better with time. The teachers didn't get better with time, the programs didn't get better with time, and I feel like it is time for like a new place. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, being here in Florida is great and all. I need some season. So, I think moving is gonna be fun, stressful, a little crazy, but all in all, I feel like it's gonna be great. And you guys are gonna come along with me because I love moving vlogs. Oh my gosh. Don't you just love a good moving vlog? Like being able to see someone like literally move their world from one place to another place. And you're just like the packing, all the organizing, all the decluttering, all of the rebuying. All of the part about moving, in my opinion, is buying new things for the new house. Like, you know what? I hated my old trash can. Let's buy a new one for the new house. I hate my bed. Buying a new one for the new house. Like that process. The process of throwing away everything that you settled for, or everything that you've just had forever that you've never really had a reason to get rid of until now. I'm so excited. And we're going to be using a trailer to move, and we're just gonna pull it as opposed to a U-Haul truck. So we've got to downsize all the big furniture anyway. So I'm really excited about that. And hopefully you guys are excited to watch it with me, or at least come along the journey. Well, no, you guys would really just be watching. But hopefully it's something worth watching, because I'm hoping that by the time May comes around, I won't be sitting here talking to you guys in Florida. But yeah, I've been talking for a while, and I'm fully aware of that. But let's just do a recap, right? Moving vlog, that's gonna be a series that I'm gonna keep together so you can always find it. And my Write With Me vlogs. We'll read together, we're gonna write together, we're gonna move together, we're gonna live together. And do so humbly. So, that's it for this video. And I'm excited for what this channel is going to bring for me. I'm excited for what maybe positivity it'll bring for you. And hopefully we'll be on this crazy journey together, and we'll see where this channel ends up. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video, and stay humble, guys.